Hello and namaste. This practice will be a practice to create a little energy to get the any stuckness or chi flow that's not flowing, prana, we sometimes call it in yoga, moving. It's a great 20-minute flow to just start to get things moving, especially useful if you're feeling sluggish, maybe an afternoon practice or a morning practice if you woke up a little unrefreshed, okay? So please come to a comfortable seat. Cross-legged, we might support the hips on a bolster or a cushion. Kneeling is another option if that's better for your body. With this comfortable seat, let's rock the pelvis forward so we find those sits bones and we cultivate length through the spine. Let's drop the shoulders down and then come into our breath. So take a deep and full inhale and exhale out through the mouth. Perhaps with an ah or a bit of a sigh, deep and full inhale. Ah. One more deep and full inhale. Ah. Good. And then let's begin practice with one round of Om. Take a full breath in. Exhale completely. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Beautiful. Let's rise up to standing. Please, you might have with you a blanket is always useful for practice, one or two, a couple blocks, and maybe a cushion and or a strap. And for now, let's come to standing at the top of our mat. As we inhale, take the arms out and up. As we exhale, fold forward, out and down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. All the way up and back. Lift those hips high. Let's lift the heels high and bend the knees. Actively press down forward through your hands. And then let's simply shimmy the pelvis a little bit side to side to wake up the side body, the back of the shoulders. Good. And then let's come neutral. Inhale, come forward, top of a push-up plank pose. Exhale, lower to the knees, set the hips back to the heels, extended child's pose. Inhale, come to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, come forward to plank pose. We'll do this as a flow. We go in and out. Exhale, lower to the knees and back. Inhale to all fours and exhale to dog. It's like a moving meditation here. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower back. Inhale to all fours. And exhale to dog. Let's do 2 more sets. Please go at your pace. And we'll meet in dog pose. Lifting those hips up and back. Good. Take a full breath cycle in. And exhale, please lower to the knees. Let's release the hips to the heels and rest in child's pose. Let's take the thumbs and the hands together. The thumbs to the nape of the neck. Elbows down to the mat. Tune into your breath. Good, and then release the hands forward Let's come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up and back. Open up, stack the hips, and bend that right knee. Beautiful. Go ahead and circle the right thigh. Go big circles. Go big or go home on the circles of the thigh bone. Really get into that hip joint. Good. Now circle the other direction. Good. Re-extend the legs, square the hip, look forward, and step through to lunge. Let's go ahead and grab our blocks. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten the front knee, bow in. Inhale, lift, heart, drop hips. Exhale, straighten and fold. Relax the head and the jaw. Inhale, lift. Good. This time, exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll lift the heels, come forward, top of a push-up plank pose. Please hold in plank pose. Unlock your elbows, which means soften them just a little. Draw the navel in. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, lower knees, heart, chin to the mat. Release all the way down to the mat. Point the toes, rest the forehead for just a moment. Hands by the sides of the chest. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, release the forehead down. Melt the heart to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forward and down. One more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Good. Second side, inhale, left leg goes up and back. Open up, stack the hips. Bend the knee. Circle that left thigh. Nice big circles, really getting into the left hip joint here with the circles. Good. Go ahead and circle the other direction. Good. Re-extend the legs, square the hip, look forward, and we step through to lunge. Go ahead and grab those yoga blocks. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold in. We'll move with our breath in and out. No need to rush the movement. Just go at the pace of your breath. Beautiful. Let's do one more round. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, go ahead and grab those blocks. Place the blocks on low and hands on the blocks and lift up and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's inhale, send the right leg up and back. And this time, step the right foot forward between the hands. See if you can get it really far forward between the hands with the help of those blocks. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, arms sweep back. Root through that right heel. Inhale, rise all the way up to a high lunge. Nice deep bend in the front knee. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come to a twist. First twist option would be prayer twist, which is quite an advanced twist. Or hand down to the block and twist this way. Either one works really well. Keep the hips stable and level, doing the same thing they were doing before we began twisting, okay? Full deep breath. If you're in the prayer, push the right hand into the left to draw the heart around. One more breath here. And an inhale rises us up to center. Exhale, release both hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, we come forward to plank. Exhale, either lower knees, heart, chin, or bending the elbows halfway down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, roll over the toes. Upward dog, big lift of the chest. Strong legs. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Second side. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, arms sweep back. Inhale, we rise up to high lunge. Get very strong and lifted through those legs. Root through the left heel. Inhale from here, and as we exhale, either prayer twist or hand down to the block or the floor, twisting for second side. Your choice. Do the option that you did on the first side. Level through those hips, strong through the legs. Good. And inhale here, and an exhale to release down. Step back, downward facing dog, please. Lift those hips high. Inhale, we come forward to plank. Exhale, either utilize the knees again or halfway down without the knees, chaturanga, elbows bent. Good. Inhale, forward and up, cobra or upward dog. You choose. I'm going to do a cobra version with the pelvis down, the shoulder heads rolling back, and the back of the shoulders supporting the heart. Gaze up. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Let that go. Good. Let's take 3 rounds here, lion's breath. If you need a rest, go to child's or puppy pose. Full deep inhale. Out through the mouth with the roar. Stick out the tongue. Good. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Good. Let's send the left leg up and back. Step that left foot forward. Turn pivot to wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, come up to center. Hands to the pelvis. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward between the legs. Good. Let's keep the hands on the pelvis here and draw the elbows back. Upper body melting. Good. Root through the feet. Inhale, lift the head and rise all the way up. Beautiful. Let's draw right heel in, right toes out for triangle. You might go ahead and grab one of those yoga blocks, place it by the right foot. Inhale, right arm comes up to the sky. Good. And actively rotate the right thigh bone open as the foot turns. Exhale, pivot the hips, lengthen, come forward. Good. Reach a little bit forward, draw the navel back, and then release the hand down, shin blocker floor. Good. Let's keep the left hand on the hip for now and just pull the left shoulder head back. Start to rotate the rib cage forward and then reach the arm up. I usually keep a neutral head in this position. A lot of people look down, which is great. A lot of people look up, which is great, but can be a lot on the outer neck. So check in with that. Strong legs is the point of this pose, and a turning and rotating torso, long spine. Keep that. Good, and then from here, we'll transition by simply bending the front knee, maybe losing the block, using the block less, and taking the hand on the inside of the thigh. Take the top arm up over the ear, and gaze goes up. Full deep breath here. Check in with the top shoulder. If it needs a little bit of freedom, you might swing it forward and back. Good, and then we inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Maybe walk the feet a little farther apart. Good, inhale, reach a little forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior, take it up and back, and let's hold the wrist of the front hand as we reach back, index finger and thumb. Wrap around that wrist, gaze up, nice deep bend in the front knee, so don't lose the pose, keep the knee bent, draw up and back, 3, 2, 1, inhale, come to warrior 2, exhale, both hands to the back of the mat, step back to plank pose, lower through. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Right leg goes up and back as we step through. Wide-legged forward fold, second set. Inhale, rise up. Good. Arms go wide. Exhale, take them behind the back. Interlace. Inhale, lift the top chest. Exhale, fold. Soften the elbows a little. Pull the fingers apart. Strong legs, and inhale, we rise up. Good. Left heel in, left toes out for triangle. You'll have that second block nearby. Inhale, take the left arm up. Exhale, turning that left thigh open as we lengthen and come forward. Good. Left hand comes down, right hand comes to the pelvis. Again, draw the shoulder head back. Start to turn the navel up to the right. Good, and then lift the arm up to the sky. Good. And your head could be neutral or down, or gaze goes up. Your choice. Make it your practice. We say that a lot, but really make it your practice. So really what works for your body. Full deep breath. Good. Inhale here and exhale, bend the front knee. So now we're starting to feel a little bit more energy perhaps. We need to typically take the top arm up over the ear. We need to typically move through what's called the stuck and stagnant chi such that we get energy. So sometimes when you're just not feeling the energy of something, today might be like a hot day or something, and you really have to get moving a little bit just to get through the crud of it. Take the top arm up over. And then once you're moving, it can feel quite good to be in your practice. So notice how it's feeling for you now. Breathe, breathe. Gaze up. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Good, then we'll take it to reverse. Go ahead and grasp the wrist. Grasp the front wrist, which is your left now, and take it up and back. Nice deep bend in the front knee. Navel draws back. As we inhale, come to warrior two. Gaze forward. Exhale, release both hands down. Step back. Top of a push-up plank pose. Lower through. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale over the toes, downward facing dog. Nicely done. Let's inhale, come forward to plank. Go ahead and come down onto the forearms for forearm plank. Good. Now, heels are lifted. Inner thighs root back. Feel the breath. Good. Now stack the feet, left forearm down, right hand to the heart, Vashisthasana side plank. Maybe right arm goes up high. Breathe here. Lift your hips, strong and steady through the lower arm. Exhale, release it down. Good. Second side, right forearm down, left hand to the heart, lift the hips. And then maybe the top arm goes up. Maybe the gaze. Squeeze those inner thighs to balance. Exhale, release it down. Good. Let's walk the feet in. Come right into a dolphin pose. Elbows root. We lengthen the shoulder heads. And then release and relax into child's pose. Beautiful. Let's return to downward facing dog. Good, and then go ahead and bend the knees and jump to cross-legged and come all the way around. So, all the way around to a seat. Very simple. Okay, and go ahead and grab a blanket or a cushion. I'm going to use the cushion actually. Little cushion here underneath the glutes. Okay, and then we'll take the right leg out to the side. Bend the left knee. Lift your heart. Twist towards the left. And then exhale, fold the upper body over towards the right. And then inhale, come up. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, come up. And one more. Exhale, fold and take it up and over. Take the top arm and reach. Gaze goes up. Good. Inhale, rise up to center. Let's exhale, turn over the extended leg and fold. Reach gently out and melt the heart forward. Good. Inhale, rise up and release, unwind. Let's switch sides. Right knee bends, left leg goes straight. Let's twist to the right. Lifting the chest and the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, come up and over. We'll just go in and out with the leaning a couple times. And then releasing the top arm up over the ear. Stretch and reach. You might even go all the way to the big toe. And peek underneath that armpit. Or just reaching out in space is great. Gaze goes up. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, turn and fold forward over the extended leg, which is the left. Good. Inhale, rise up. And slowly unwind, release. Good. Let's go ahead and come all the way down and onto the back. So go ahead and remove any props or anything, and let's come down towards the back. Keep the knees bent, and we'll just lower down from here. Soles the feet down on the mat. Good. And the arms can be by the sides. And then press into the feet and inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, lift the heels, roll down and lower. Good. Inhale, lift the hips. Lift the heels, exhale, roll down. Good. Now that's the first step. You might add the arms. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms overhead. Lift the heels, exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Arms come to the sides, heels release. Good. So you do either with or without the arms. Lift up and lower. Let's go for 2 more sets. Bridge, flow. Last set. Good. Then release soles of the feet together. Go ahead and take the arms into goalpost, also called goddess. Invite the breath to deepen. Good. And then as we exhale, draw the knees together. Take the right leg and cross it on top of the left leg. Full inhale and exhale. Let's let the knees fall off to the right. Gaze might even go to the right as well, or gaze might go to the left. Inhale, come to center. Uncross, recross, full breath, left side on top, and knees go to the left. Head might go to the left, or head might go to the right. Good. The inhale brings us up. Uncross. Exhale, draw both knees into the chest and gently rock a little bit side to side. Let's go ahead and cross the ankles and hold the outer feet. And just draw the thighs in towards the shoulders. Good. Uncross, recross. Good. And then inhale, release, roll. Right arm up over the ear, roll to the right side. And let's rise all the way around and up. And for this flow, to complete the practice, we'll come to a comfortable seat. So rather than practicing a savasana to close practice, because we were looking to gain a little bit of energy, and now we've got that energy flowing, let's just conclude in a meditative posture. So meditative seat, tall spine. Notice your breath. Drop the tongue heavy in the mouth. Let's deepen the breath. And close with one round of Om. Namaste.